Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Kohi, and this is my guide on how to play Catalyst and how she fits in this season. Here's a quick snapshot of what I'll be talking about in this video, so feel free to skip around to the areas you're more interested in. I think Catalyst's difficulty is around easy to medium, since it'll be dependent on the gameplay style you adopt, whether it's more defensive or an offensive approach. She's pretty versatile for defense or offense, which makes her good throughout the match to the final ring. Her passive and active skills are good for indoors and close quarters areas. While her ultimate is good all around the map, there are some negatives that I will cover all throughout the video. Her passive ability, Barricade, allows her to reinforce up to 2 doors to prevent enemies from breaking through easily. Normally, a door would take 2 punches to break, but that is doubled to 4 with the reinforcement. Doorways that have broken doors can also be reinforced, requiring 2 hits before the reinforcement breaks. This can force enemies to use skills or ordnance to break doors if they want to commit to a fight, and it reduces flanking potential. It can be a bit wonky at times where if you are in the middle of reinforcing a door, enemies can open the door in that moment. Her tactical skill, Piercing Spikes, throws out a patch of ferrofluid spikes that react to nearby enemies, dealing 15 damage per second while they're on it. If you hold it, you can get a feel for the trajectory and landing location similar to a grenade. You can have up to 3 active at a time and hold 2 charges, but the recharge time is 20 seconds per charge. There is a weak spot with the spikes. When it reacts to nearby enemies, an orb appears and is destructible only at that time. Catalyst is immune to enemy spikes, and teammates are not affected by your own spikes. This skill can be comboed with the passive at doorways or used in narrow areas like stairways to deter enemies. At the door, when you place it perpendicular to the door, it prevents enemies from pushing up to the door, and the door also protects the orb when it's placed inside. The best way to get someone away from the door they're blocking is to put the spikes down, then barricade with the passive so they'll take some damage if they try to pressure you. What's bad about this skill is that it's really easy to use up both charges and be left with the 20-second cooldown. It really places big emphasis on placement and skill management. Her ultimate, Dark Veil, raises a permeable wall about 55 meters in length and 8 meters in height for 30 seconds that prevents direct scans like Bloodhound and Seer Tactical and blocks vision. Bullets can still pass through the wall, and enemies who pass through will have obscured vision for 7 seconds and be slowed as they cross over. Catalyst can freely permeate the wall with little movement impediment and is immune to other Catalyst walls. Using it indoors can force enemies into touching the wall, giving you an advantage. There's a few negatives to the skill. The cast time is roughly about 2 seconds, and she erects the wall from one end, making her vulnerable if positioning it horizontal to a fight or if she is out in the open. The wall can be a beacon for enemies in the distance, as it's clearly visible, making it more third-party friendly, since you can't see anything on the other side of it either, making spatial awareness more important. The hard counter to Catalyst is Seer. His ultimate can reveal enemies moving quickly or firing their weapons within the zone. Since the wall is permeable, once they're marked, they become easy targets for his team. Catalyst is good at splitting up a fight for picks, and versatility for aggressive and defensive plays. Her wall can also go across several different terrains, making creative plays around a map. Casting location and time of the ultimate isn't ideal for mid-fight since it may leave her vulnerable at closer ranges. She excels at indoors and close quarters combat. This will make the most use out of her tactical and ultimate skills. When fighting around your wall, you should stick close to it to make use of the quick permeation and surprise. If playing defensively, she adopts more of a middleman position, but a frontliner position when attacking. For ambushing or fighting head-on, you could try to get a quick spike to land and get picks while the enemy is slowed. Or you can start off with your ultimate to split the team for a quick 3v1 or 3v2 fight. When being ambushed, you can use your wall as cover, but it'll be awkward depending on the situation, since the wall is casted from one side rather than the middle. So, depending on the location that you are being ambushed from, the wall may or may not be helpful. When playing against Catalyst, you should avoid touching and being near her wall, since that would make you prone to ambushes from the other side. Here are a few legends that can challenge her wall. For getting around or over the wall, options are Valkyrie, Octane, Horizon, Vantage, Loba, Ashe, and Wraith. For defending your side of the wall, options are Caustic, Watson, Seer, Crypto, Rampart, and Castle. Most common mistakes would likely be tactical skill management. The tactical skill cooldown is 20 seconds per charge, so a good placement can keep enemies from pushing you too fast, and having one charge at your disposal can make a difference when fighting. Castle and Crypto can remove a portion of the wall with their tacticals. Gibby Shield can also stop Catalyst's wall from moving further. While her passive and tactical definitely holds true to her defender characteristics, her ultimate allows for her to be more aggressive compared to Caustic, Watson, and Gibby. Some potential team comps are Catalyst, Caustic, and Watson. This team has a focus on fortification and preparation in close spaces and smaller areas. Another one is Catalyst, Octane, and Wraith. This team has a focus on ambush and quick picks with mobility. And my third team comp for today is Catalyst, Seer, and Ashe. Seer and Catalyst ultimate combo for wallbangs, and Ashe for chase or escape. I hope you found this guide useful. Let me know how you're liking Catalyst this season, or nice team comps you've tried out in the comments. If you like this guide, hitting the like and subscribe button would mean the world to me. Thanks for watching. See ya!